DuBois Strong has formed a new group to help keep their projects moving forward. More on that, plus Carrie Schneider is back with our friends at the DuBois County Humane Society, and Adrian Engelberth is next in our ongoing candidate series tonight on Inform. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. We begin this evening with the arrest of a DuBois man and a woman from Jasper after a traffic stop found drugs and other related items in their vehicle. Just before 7:10 last night, Jasper police pulled over a vehicle driven by 35-year-old Casey Cole for seatbelt and license plate violations. Police say the license plate belonged to a white 1993 Dodge 4D. Cole was caught driving a red Geo Metro. Further investigation found meth, marijuana, and other drug paraphernalia in Cole's vehicle. Cole was charged with a level 6 felony for possession of paraphernalia with a prior conviction, along with a level 5 felony for possession of meth. He also faces a Class B misdemeanor for possession of marijuana and citations for having an open container and operating a vehicle with false and fictitious registration. A passenger in Cole's vehicle, 35-year-old Cassandra DeKemper of Jasper, was also charged. She is facing a level 5 felony for possession of methamphetamine, along with a Class A misdemeanor for possession of paraphernalia and a Class B misdemeanor for possession of marijuana. Both were lodged in the DuBois County Security Center. A weekend burglary has led to another reward being offered by Jasper Police. The department says G&T Industries had several different items stolen from its location in the 200 block of 30th Street sometime over the weekend. The Community Strike Force is offering a $1,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of those responsible. Anyone who has any information is asked to call the Jasper Police Department at 482-2255. You can also call the department's anonymous tip line at 481-COPS. Meanwhile, DuBois County Sheriff's deputies are continuing to investigate a single vehicle accident on Jasper's north side that resulted in damage to a mailbox. Deputies were called this morning to an area along West 36th Street. They say sometime just after 5 o'clock, a vehicle going westbound on 36th ran off of the road, hitting the mailbox and post. Damage to the property was estimated at $250. Deputies say the driver apparently changed a flat tire before leaving the scene. Now, the Sheriff's Department is looking for a maroon 2007 or 2008 Dodge Dakota midsize pickup. Deputies say it will have significant damage to the right front side, including to the bumper and headlights. Anyone with information is asked to call the DuBois County Sheriff's Department at 482-3522. All callers may remain anonymous. DuBois Strong is now forming a new group aimed at keeping various projects moving forward. Last night, Board President Dr. Alan Johnson appeared before the DuBois County Council to discuss the new group. This new group will be called Grow DuBois County. It's being set up as a not-for-profit organization. Now, the goal of Grow DuBois County will be to oversee economic development-based projects. These include the ongoing housing study, among others. Other goals are geared towards small business. These include fostering an atmosphere for innovation in DuBois County, attracting talent, and instilling business fundamentals into young entrepreneurs. DuBois County Council President Greg Kendall says the group will help to move things forward.
It's not going to take any more monies. It's another group of people that can help watchdog the other group. So they help push each other along to make sure things are done properly and within budgets.
The Vincennes University Jasper Campus Foundation and the DuBois County Community Foundation will be partnering with DuBois Strong for the new effort. Now, part of DuBois Strong's annual funding will be funneled towards Grow DuBois County. That will amount to $15,000 each year. The new group will also be governed by a board of directors. New DuBois Strong President Ed Cole will be on that board, and the County Council will also make their own appointment to the board. Kendall says this is all part of the county's responsibility to keep DuBois Strong moving in the right direction.
I'm all in favor of more people volunteering and helping everybody get our money's worth out of DuBois Strong. You know, because we've committed a lot more money to them, and I think we have to help see them through so that if they think they need something, then I think we need to help them to make sure this thing does what it's supposed to do and helps our people down the road to create more jobs and and better environment for our working people.
Now, some questions came up during the meeting about if the funding change would make Gros-du-Bois County subject to Indiana's open door law as far as public meetings go. Attorney Bill Kaiser told the council Gros-du-Bois County would not be subject to open door laws this year. However, he was not sure what would happen next year depending on next year's funding. Kaiser did say the money should now go more directly to programs and services than it has in the past. Officials at 5th Street Elementary are continuing their efforts to improve the school. Last night, Principal Leah Jesse, along with several teachers and students, were in attendance to tell the Greater Jasper School Board more about what they're doing. The presentation focused on the school's ongoing efforts to gain accreditation through advanced education. Now, there are 5 standards in the accreditation process. These are leadership, leadership in general, assessment for student learning, support services, and the use of school data. The 5 categories are under a broader framework of purpose and direction. Now, Jesse told the board school faculty and staff generally look at the whole child to find ways to encourage them to excel in the classroom rather than just looking at data. Jesse says the goal is to ensure that students are in a strong learning environment.
We make sure that it's a positive environment. We notice the positives through our positive, school-wide positive behavior supports. We also make sure that students are healthy, and we work towards our wellness and our focus on wellness. Even our cafeteria staff, they are involved. We feel that when a student has all of those pieces in place and they are fed, they're comfortable, then they will soar and take off academically.
Jesse says a second goal is to let student data drive the efforts of teachers to make children successful. However, she says data can't be the only focus.
We're going to make sure that we look at that whole child and continue that philosophy and also help each child be a leader in his or her own way that's specific to what they want to do and their goals in the future. So we are talking about leadership. We are starting in kindergarten with teaching leadership skills.
5th Street Elementary currently has an enrollment of 418 students. They range from preschool to 2nd grade. There are about 50 faculty and staff members. On a somewhat related note, the Greater Jasper School Board is still looking for someone to fill a soon-to-be open seat. The seat will open in January as the result of the pending resignation of board member Mike Braun. Braun is running unopposed in next week's general election for the District 63 seat of the Indiana House of Representatives. Indiana law does not allow an individual to hold a position on more than one elected board. Anyone interested in filling the seat must reside in Boone Township. Applications are available at the school corporation's administrative offices located on East 15th and St. Charles Streets in Jasper. They're available between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The deadline for applications is November 7th. Finally this evening, a story that 18 News has been following for quite a while now. Yesterday marked the new beginning for the historic Woolleman House in Ferdinand. The house opened its doors as Monkey Hollow Winery and Bistro. Yesterday's opening was made possible by a lease that Monkey Hollow signed with the Ferdinand Historical Society for the home. The new location is a satellite location for Monkey Hollow Winery, which is based just down the road in St. Meinrad. This is the second satellite location Monkey Hollow has opened. The first was in Santa Claus. Daniel Hettinger is leading Monkey Hollow's effort with the Woolleman House. He says the home is an important part of what Monkey Hollow is seeking to do.
The Woolleman home is a beautiful home. It's beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside, and I like the town of Ferdinand. I graduated from high school here back when it was St. Ferdinand High School, so I did have an interest in the town. And, it's a very clean town, like most of the German towns around here are. So we were really interested in it, and we were able to accomplish that.
Now, work on the house's restoration began back in 2010. At that time, 7 people bought the home and began working on its restoration. The home was then donated to the Ferdinand Historical Society. Work on the home's restoration was completed back in the spring. The restoration was made possible through state grants that were secured with the help of the Indiana 15 Regional Planning Commission. You can go to our YouTube page at youtube.com/18WJTS to watch both of our tours of the home. The first one was done during restoration work last year. The second and most recent tour we took was done back in August when the home's restoration work had been completed. All right, coming up after the break, Carrie is back with our friends at the DuBois County Humane Society, plus your local forecast, sports with Kurt Gooksell, and Inform with Adrian Engelberth. That's all up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.